Hello everyone, this is Judy coming to you from my scrapbook loft, and I have a question. How many of you have experienced the younger generation not being able to determine how much money you get back from a transaction when you give them change? For example, today, my husband and I, and my sister-in-law, we went to Bob Evans and ate. Of course we did. And I bought an apron. Loved it, red and white checked. And it was $19.99. So I go up to the counter. I give the young girl, she's probably 19 or 20, a $50 bill. Well, let me back up a second. The total, first she asked me, she said, "Where's the ticket?" I'm like, "I'm sorry?" She said, "Where's the ticket for the apron?" I said, "It's on the apron." She said, "Oh." So she flips it over and there's the ticket. So it rings up to be $21.19. So I hand her a $50 bill and 19 cents. So she finishes ringing up, and she goes to give me my money, count the money up. She doesn't know how much to give me. She looks at the register ticket. She's still confused. And I'm standing here thinking, $29, sweetie, $29. So then the manager comes up, and she said, "What's the matter?" And the girl tells her. And the manager looks, and she says, "Well, what's it say on the ticket?" And the girl said, "It doesn't." And the manager said, "Oh, my head hurts too bad. I can't think." So she said, "Use your phone." And I'm standing here thinking, $29. Of course, you know you can't say anything. For one thing, they won't take your word for it. Or the other thing is, it would just confuse the young girl even more. So she gets her phone out, and she calculates it, and then she counts me out $29. And I think this is so funny because my daughter and her husband had the same experience just this past Saturday. They had given a bill and the change. And it took the girl forever to figure it out. My daughter is a third grade teacher, and she was telling the girl how much to give her back. But like I said, they can't take your word for it. And so my daughter, she come in Saturday to see us. She was so upset because that girl could not figure that up in her head. And she said, "Mom, what are our kids going to do if all this stuff crashes?" I said, "They'll use pencil and paper." So like I said, I've gotten the biggest kick out of it that ever was, because it's hard. I felt sorry for the young girl because somewhere somebody failed our young generation about how to use this. And another thing is, my daughter who's a third grade teacher, and then I have a daughter who's a math teacher in middle school who teaches 8th grade math. And they get so upset about this, and I can understand that. I guess if it was my child, I would be upset because, it's just, my husband and I were just like, no. When our youngest daughter, when they could take calculators to school, she wanted to take a calculator. No, that was not going to happen. until she got in high school and they needed it for that scientific calculator thing. But there was rules. So I just got tickled because of my daughter's experience Saturday and how upset she was because that young girl could not figure that up with this. And so it just tickled me today. And I just wanted to share that with you all because it takes a whole lot to make me laugh. And I thank you for watching. Hugs to you from me, and God bless.